Hi, Pastor Nathan Duck with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. And I don't know about you, but when I find a quote or a saying, something that hits me right here, I tend to want to remember it, or I tend to want to hold on to it as much as I can. And especially, I'll be honest, for me, I suffer from depression from time to time. And when I find a quote that actually lifts my heart up or that reminds me to change the way that my brain is thinking so that I can be on a more positive track, I write those things down, or I type them out. I copy, cut, paste, print, and then what I do is I put them right above my desk on this big board. This board is filled with quotes and pictures and advertisements and a whole lot of different things that I kind of call my quotes for life, or the things that I want my life to reflect in the world, the things that I want my life to be about in the world. One of them is from a pastor up in Canada named Carey Nieuwhof. And one of the things that he said was this: when you stop believing in yourself, don't stop believing in those who believe in you. I love this quote because, for one thing, for somebody like me who suffers from depression, depression is for the most part, a very lonely disease. It's a very lonely place to be because oftentimes, from my experience at least, I ruminate. I go over and over and over again. I get in a hamster wheel of pain and I circle these thoughts around in my head. And I need to be reminded sometimes that I am not the only part of this. I'm not the only person who's within this. Interestingly enough, in our American history, when the Puritans came to the New England shores, one of the core beliefs that they had was that the community's job was to see to it that salvation was brought to every single individual within the community. That is, it was a communal thing, and that led to some bad things as well as some good things. AKA Scarlet Letter and Nathaniel Hawthorne. But it also led to a system of support. And that's what this statement says to me, is one of the things about our faith, one of the things about Jesus is he sent us out 2 by 2 so we wouldn't be alone. He sent us out together. He called us to be where 2 or 3 were gathered. He called us to not be alone. When we stop believing in ourselves, when we have these low moments where we can't seem to get up on our own, it's good to have cheerleaders. It's good to have those in the stands. It's good to have those saints who are running with us, running beside us, that say, don't stop now. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. A quote for life that I hold on to is, when you stop believing in yourself, don't stop believing in those who believe in you. And when we all believe in one another as a community, seeking one another's salvation, we are better together. Amen.